In a world facing growing environmental challenges, the connection between what we eat and the planet's health has become impossible to ignore. Our food choices extend far beyond the kitchen. They impact ecosystems, climate change, and the future of the Earth itself. With a staggering third of all food produced going to waste, and agriculture responsible for a significant share of greenhouse gas emissions, it's clear that the way we approach food must change if we want to preserve the planet for future generations. The carbon footprint of our diets. Every meal we consume carries a carbon footprint, a measure of the greenhouse gases emitted throughout the production, transportation, and preparation of our food. Some foods, particularly animal-based products, contribute more to these emissions than others. For example, beef production has one of the highest carbon footprints, requiring vast amounts of water, feed, and land, not to mention the methane produced by cattle. In contrast, plant-based foods such as grains, fruits, and vegetables generally have much lower carbon footprints. A study published in Nature found that adopting a plant-based diet could reduce food-related greenhouse gas emissions by up to 70%. While this doesn't mean everyone has to go vegan overnight, incorporating more plant-based meals into your routine, such as meatless Mondays or opting for legumes and grains over beef, can significantly lower your personal environmental impact. Reducing food waste. The low-hanging fruit food waste is one of the most solvable problems in the fight for sustainability. Yet, nearly 1.3 billion tons of food are wasted globally every year, contributing to 8 to 10% of global greenhouse gas emissions. When food is wasted, all the resources that went into producing, transporting, and storing that food are also wasted, including water, energy, and labor. Reducing food waste at home can be surprisingly simple. Here are a few ways to start. Plan your meals. By planning meals and shopping with a list, you can avoid impulse buys and ensure you're only purchasing what you'll actually use. Use leftovers creatively. Turn last night's dinner into today's lunch, or repurpose leftover vegetables into soups, salads, or stir-fries. Store food properly. Learn how to store fruits and vegetables to extend their freshness. For example, keep apples in the fridge and don't wash berries until you're ready to eat them to prevent spoilage. Communities and restaurants can also play a major role. Apps like Too Good To Go or Olio help connect consumers with surplus food from restaurants and shops, preventing perfectly good meals from ending up in the trash. Sustainable farming practices. The industrial farming model, which relies heavily on monocultures, synthetic fertilizers, and pesticides, has long-term negative effects on soil health, water quality, and biodiversity.